Good morning. Life teaches us many lessons in our daily, day-to-day activities. It is up to us to notice them, analyze them, and try to keep it in our memory and apply them wherever they are applicable later and whenever they are applicable. Mr. Toastmaster, my fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests, I would like to share an incident that took place last summer. I was going for a walk beside Uanita Bay, where it runs parallel to the lake. A nice refreshing breeze comes from the lake. It's a nice stretch for walk because there are no vehicles around, not even their noises. You find only bike riders, joggers, just walkers, or walkers walking their dogs, or very senior walkers walking with their walkers slowly. I walked for about 5 minutes, then found a small overgrowth of bushes and plants through which there is a clearing, and I found people coming and going through that. I got interested, entered into that. I found it is very narrow, just sufficient for 2 people to walk through, but it brought very close to the flowers which were giving a rich, sweet fragrance on that day. Went ahead. After about 15-20 feet, it gets widened onto a normal walking stretch. Walked for about 200 feet, then there is a viewpoint where they have displayed a board explaining what type of species of birds are likely to visit that location. That day we were all very lucky. Quite a few of the birds were there, that were flying very closely to us. Some of them giving a chirping sound, some of them rending a nice melodious tune. And when you look down into the lake, you can find the ducks, fleet of ducks swimming there. You can find the fish somersaulting. And somewhere from the cane and from nowhere, it comes and then tries to catch the fish. Like this, it was a very good ambience which we were all enjoying. Before I reached that place, I met one senior lady. Her face is very peaceful, serene, and very calm. Immediately I started referring to her in my mind as my mother. I stood to meet her gaze, greeted her. She responded with a broad smile and then went. I spent a few more minutes near that viewpoint and I also started back. I found my mother walking ahead of me and she was entering that growth of bushes which I was referring earlier. So somehow I wriggled my way across beside her, went in front of her and then looked back at her to say bye-bye. Then I realized I did something wrong because she stood still. Her face was shaken up. I could even notice some sort of a shrug in her shoulders. I went close to her, said, "Sorry, what happened?" She said, "Nothing, just go ahead." Then I probed further. She told me she was actually dreaming a story. And I shocked her. She told me because you just came in front of me suddenly, I was a bit taken aback, nothing serious. I said sorry once more and went ahead. I tried to forget the incident, but I could not. First I thought I did something wrong. Then I started cursing myself, then feeling very guilty. It went on till evening. I waited for my son, told him what happened, said I'm feeling bad about it. Then he brushed it as saying that, "What, Dad, you are trying to be unnecessarily sentimental nowadays, just forget it. It was easier said than done. This is where I was referring to earlier, a magnifying glass. I decided to analyze it thoroughly and see what happened. I tried to look at the same situation from her point of view. She must have taken a lot of pain and time, efforts and pain to come onto that road. She earned every moment of that walk. Just as I was enjoying that refreshing day, she also had that right. So unnecessarily I snatched it from her. So what is the lesson I have learned? I decided to call it a short-term patience. Just patience for a few minutes, not even hours or days. Toastmasters, it gave me very rich dividends. Whenever I get an occasion, I try to play the same incident, just like a movie clip in my mind. And the most recent example is when I went to India. I did something good this time. Whenever I am about to cross the road, I noticed that people who else were trying to cross and who needed some help, take them along to cross the road. Actually, in my city, crossing the road is something like an adventure. So what I precisely was doing, to give them that comfort and try to go through the adventure without any injuries and reach the other side safely. Now, you might ask me, that's fine, but then what's the reason? What's the reason why you are telling us this story? Before I conclude, I will answer that question. It's very plain and simple. When we do something wrong, we try to admit them in our prayers. I do it in a temple. Typically, a Christian does it when he goes to the church. He confides in the confession box. I try to do it slightly differently. I decided to do it in front of a large group of my friends whom I know better. That's the reason I am here today. Mr. Toastmaster,